We'll see what happens.
Yeah, probably maybe nothing, maybe something.
I'm in a current position where it's taking a lot just to focus up. I just don't.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got nothing in that tank. Sometimes I show up. I'm trying to do all types of things.
Yeah.
Man. I'm trying to stand all day.
Right.
I'm at a stand-up desk.
You're doing all sorts of things to try to stay awake. It's not working.
Oh boy, change needs to come.
Change gonna come, man.
Change is gonna
by the fire, by the gun. You gotta do it one way or another.
Also, not kind of sort of related.
Yeah.
Why does it take 4 months for someone to mark an exam? I'm waiting for results for a particular program.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. And I'm itching to get that one done.
Right.
So I can start doing another thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm building off of that. Yeah. And they're just taking their sweet ass time.
Yeah.
The exam wasn't even that long.
Yeah. It's like took you 2 hours to finish. Right? It's taking 4 months to grade. Like,
how are you on exams?
I've already done the work. You just gotta look at it. Like, it's not like you have to do more work.
How are you with exams?
I'm good. I cheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
So if I in my profession, I've had to take those 5-6 hour long exams. So what I'll do is I'll find the question book from the last 4 years and see what questions made it 3 out of 4 years, 2 out of 4 years, 1 out of 4 years.
Just study those.
Yeah, or just memorize the answers.
Yeah.
Right?
That's not cheating.
Yeah.
That's just being prepared.
That's what I'm talking about. That's not what the board said last time. Once they were like, hey, it seems like you do great. And any new questions you're missing. Why is this?
Yeah.
Like all your answers are online. Are
that's on you.
Yeah, that's not on me that it's on Reddit.
Right.
Your nationalized exam is easy to find online. What do you want me to do? Not look?
No, that's definitely on them.
I'm studying.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you study. That is a legitimate way to study.
I feel like you're probably a better, more honest tester than I am.
No, I would have done the exact same thing if I had options to it. But my problem with exams is, I don't know. There's also a practice thing.
Right.
I haven't done an exam in a very long time. So when I was doing this exam for this course, those are the initial moment of like, oh shit, you're doing an exam. And there's like 2 G's on the line because if I don't pass, then work doesn't cover for the...
That's also ridiculous. 2 G's for a test.
So I'm doing it and it takes me like 15, 20 minutes to get in. But for some reason, if I wasn't in an exam scenario, I would do it much quicker. But for some reason, I go very slow. And it's been like this since university in engineering.
You go so slow that it becomes a problem? Like there's a time crunch at the end?
Sometimes yes.
Okay.
Other times no. But what I mean by that is the last exam I had to do was the P-Eng exam.
Yeah.
And it was all written.
Okay.
And
so like essays, like short answers and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Suck at that.
But the problem with that is for the last like how many years, how much do you type and how much do you actually write? You barely write. And for the intensity of like 3 hours of writing solid.
Yeah.
Your hand's not built for it anymore. True. It's just not like, and so I had all the answers in my head, but getting them written,
oh man,
was having a problem.
That's true.
And
nobody practices that part.
Yeah, and I tried before, but I guess I only did it for like 2 or 3 days. And when you're much more relaxed at home, so you can write quicker. But when you're over there, you're pressing a little harder. Hands are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Would it help to having like beta blockers and stuff? You think that kind of stuff?
Probably.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, probably. I'm
keep you
open
calm.
to all types of things. But specifically if you don't have the practice.
Right.
Sometimes you'd have to lean on something else. If I was just an exam, like if I was a student still, that exam would have been easy. Because if you have everything in your head, you're good. So anyway, for this particular exam, you have 2 hours to do it.
Yeah.
Instructor stressed upon the fact that most of you will finish within an hour. Right?
How does that make you feel? You get to the hour mark, you're like, what's wrong with me?
I read through the whole thing. Yeah. Like I went through the entire exam once by the hour. So I technically could hand it in by then.
If you had written everything down.
Right. But I felt like if you're going to give me another hour, then I'm going to take that other hour. Right. Remember, my brain's not going to let me. I'm not going to be able to stand up and walk out.
I gotcha.
There's some people who walked out and I'm like, wow, you guys are awesome.
I walk out, man.
You do? You walk out?
Yeah, I have to.
I sit there and I do the exam a second time.
Oof.
Yeah. I did it the second time. So inshallah it went well. I mean, inshallah. I have a pretty good feeling, but I was like true to form. I was the second last person to walk out. On my way out, he was like, I shook his hand. He was like a good instructor, and he's like, He said if anyone wants cookies on the way out,
Yeah.
like before the exam started, and no one took cookies. And these were like these big discus cookies.
Oh, man.
Huge, right? 4 inches in diameter. I looked at it, and there was 3 of them stacked on top of each other.
You took all 3.
I looked at him, and I'm like, and I pointed towards the cookies. He was like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
And I lift the first one, but all 3 were stuck together. And immediately I was like, okay, clamping the whole thing.
All right.
From the room to the elevator,
Yeah.
I ate all 3.
Nice.
Yeah, I ate
you
all
were
3.
stressed, man.
Yeah.
It's that sitting there staring. That's what I can't do. I can't, after I'm finished, I'm like, I can't look at this anymore.
Oh, yeah. I see.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to get any better.
Right.
But it probably could if I did look at it.
I'm waiting literally for like God to be like, okay, and you can have this one. This question, like it just opens up in my head.
Have you ever considered taking any Adderall?
I
looked into Adderall?
I did. I just looked at the side effects.
Did you? There's a document just came out on Netflix last week called "Take Your Pills" or "Take This Pill."
I saw it. I didn't watch it. I just saw that.
I saw the first hour.
Yeah.
I don't know when the bad side effects come. I really don't. But it looks like a miracle drug at the moment.
Really?
It looks like the answer to all of your, problems.
Right.
It's kind of an issue where I'm like, where's the bad shit?
Yeah.
I got 20 minutes left. But I'm like, somebody better die, or all of these people better die that they're going. Because every example they give is somebody crushing life.
Uh-huh.
One guy is like the manager for like Childish Gambino and Chris Brown, and
Wow.
he's at with like Nick Carter at a stage, and he's like very openly talking about like this is what helps me, but nothing slips through the cracks. Everything is organized in my mind, and it wasn't before.
Uh-huh.
And I go to this coder, and he's like, yeah, I would take Adderall if I just wanted to be a better version of myself, right? And there's an athlete who's like, yeah, I was in the NFL and I got this injury, couldn't focus, took this, just felt like all my senses came alive, all of them. And I was just like, yeah. No joke. And watching this with Farah, and I've talked about Adderall with Farah, and I was like, this thing I've always been interested in, but I know it's meth.
Right.
Like I know it's a very close precursor to meth, but it's a meth microdose.
Yeah.
Right?
I like how you're working.
Right. And I don't want to do it just because I know my personality.
Yeah, that's my problem too.
Yeah, I get into things, right? Anything, it's into you. And it's Adderall. Now you're into meth. But
I wouldn't do it simply because I was listening to a podcast right now by a Dr. Mark something.
Okay.
Endocrinologist.
Sure.
And he had so his clinic treats people with PTSDs, mostly not PTSD, head trauma.
Okay.
Right? And so they go to the war.
Right.
Right? They have head trauma, and head trauma doesn't happen. It's not like Taliban hitting you in the head.
Yeah.
It's like a bomb goes off, the concussion wave comes through.
Right.
You're getting concussion, you just don't know it.
Yeah.
Right? Things like that, and repetitive brain injury. Mm-hmm. People are coming back, and they're depressed. They're like quick to anger. They just snaps. They forget memory, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And when he goes to regular doctors tell him like, it's this here, take an antidepressant, take like blah blah blah, and these are all the things, and whatever. Whereas this particular doctor, what he does is that he studies your hormone profile, see where you're deficient, and kind of build those things up.
Hence
and
being an endocrinologist.
Yeah, and then within a month to 2 months, he's like, people are saying, I have my life back.
Which podcast is this guy on?
Joe Rogan.
Mark. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Just for the people who are listening who are interested, let me just.
Oh no, this is important. Yeah. Anything to do with your endocrine system, especially for dudes.
Yeah.
It controls so much more than one would think, because we think testosterone, we think okay, so I would be bigger, but like mentally and physically, you have to have a good endocrine system, and things like trauma, whether it's actually getting hurt by something or watching somebody commit suicide, can mess up things in a way that I never really realized until very recently. So I started seeing an endocrinologist last week. Was my first
I was going to ask you because
you know me.
Yep.
If there's a thing, I've looked into it a bit. But I saw my dietitian 2 weeks ago. Endocrinologist was just a touch point. I was like, let me figure out my diet first before I need to come in and see if I need to see you.
Before we pivot too far off of it, it's Dr. Mark Gordon. So episode 1056, if people want to check that out, it was a very good podcast.
Oh, this is the guy that lives off in... was he the one who was a men's... There was one guy they had on. He was very big on endocrinology as well. He was voted #1 men healthcare person for North America in 2017.
I don't know. That didn't come out.
All right, that's cool. But I was like, how do you even judge that? It's like yoga competitions.
Right.
Like, can we just not compete in everything? Like, with that said, Adderall, look into it.
I will, but the reason why this was the counterpoint is I feel like maybe it'd be a good idea to start here first. And then
all
and
fronts,
then
baby, all fronts.
Yeah, I'm excited because Joe Rogan was talking about like how the fact he takes human growth hormones and he takes a bunch of other things, and he's like, yeah, my body performs like I was 35.
Yeah,
and
my body doesn't perform like it's 35.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You saw that video. You saw the
kicking one.
Joe Rogan kicking a pad.
Oh, I just show people around me. I'm like, he's 50. Look at him. They were like, yeah, he's kicking hard. I mean, no, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
What kind of... I can't do that.
No.
I can kick really hard, but he's 50.
Yeah. And he's kicking harder than most people.
Why wouldn't everybody want that?
Yeah.
Whatever he's having, can I have that package, for God's sakes, please?
Oh, man. Joe Rogan has turned into a very interesting person on Instagram the last little while.
Yeah. I've been following. I just thought he was always like this.
Yeah, I know, but like it feels like there's even more now. His hikes with his golden retriever that's always happy.
What's his name? Forgot his name. It's a nice dog though.
Yeah.
It's a great dog.
Oh shit.
It's okay.
I want to know. But anyway, so there's a video of him just walking in his backyard petting a chicken.
Yeah.
And as he's walking, all of the other chicken are just following him like a group.
Right. That's hilarious.
And his post was I'm the chicken whisperer. Right? And he's just petting a chicken like in his arms, very slowly doing it. He's probably, those chicken probably have the best life in his yard.
Oh yeah. Yep. They probably
they eat bugs. They don't even eat grain. They eat bugs and stuff on the outside, grubs and things like that. Marshall, that's the dog's name. Marshall.
Very good. I don't know where that came from, but I'm glad. Marshall. I like it. I want to get chickens. If I can have anything resembling a house that we had in Houston.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do friggin' anything.
Yeah.
Actually, you could get a coop.
I could.
You could get a coop.
Yeah. There's a Muslim guy lives on the corner of the street there.
Yeah.
He used to have a chicken coop.
No way. Even in the winter?
Yeah, it was. I think you could run heat in there or something.
I wouldn't mind getting a coop for the summer, wintertime.
Or you just kill all your chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be a problem for me?
I don't know. I feel like you would have to decide. I mean, when you hold on, one second, right?
I'm asking you if it's a problem for me. I know.
For 5 months. Let's say for 5 months.
Yeah.
You've had these chickens.
Yeah.
Right. Bonded with them. Some of them have been named.
You named them.
Right. They've been giving you eggs.
Yep.
At a standard pace.
Yep.
Like a set pace. You could count on them. And then when winter's coming through and you're holding that knife at the door of that chicken coop.
Yep.
You gotta take a deep breath, you gotta look inside and you can hear them clucking.
Yeah.
Right? And they never let you down.
It's true.
And you're going to let them
down. But you know what's in my head is the Lion King intro soundtrack. It's the circle of life.
As you're like, well.
Yeah, just like in my head, I'm like, biryani, your chicken karai.
You could also you can share it with friends.
I keep one. Keep like a golden chill like this one. I'll keep inside for the winter.
Just so he knows. She knows. This is what happens.
We used to, when in Pakistan, we used to go buy goats for Bakrid, Eid, and we used to have them at the house for 3 weeks, right? Because that's how you get them cheap.
All kids, all bonded with them, named, fed.
Yeah, 8 goats. Like, you've been feeding them, you've been taking for walks. You know how goats need to be taken for walks? Nope, they don't. But you do. You do it anyways.
Never take walks in your life as a kid, but all of a sudden you want to take many walks.
The thing about you never take a goat on a walk in Pakistan because number one, a goat will eat anything,
and there's garbage everywhere.
Yeah, and there's literally garbage. Like it will eat a plastic bag of chips, just the bag wrapper, and you're like, you try to pull it out of his mouth, and it just yanks it, and you're like,
I'm gonna show you a picture or video of a goat.
Okay.
That looks like it's from Satan.
Oh man, all goats kind of have that look a little bit. They have these goats called Bao Bakra, which is like mountainous goats in Pakistan, and they're cross-eyed, and they stink, but they're bigger and then cheaper. So like that thing looked like a demon goat, and then we would eat it. Its tongue would stick out. I saw one bend down and lick its dick, and then I was like, we can't eat him, but apparently we had to.
That's very scary.
Dude, it's gross. Animals are so gross. I saw a dog take a shit and its owner tried to pull him away from the poop. Kid was trying to lick it. I saw a cat do something and try to like roll around in its poop once. Yeah, animals are crazy.
Oh man, I can't find it. I'll find.
Did you Google demon goat? It's gonna be hard to find.
Yeah,
devil
because
goat,
you're gonna get demon.
There's a lot of history of goats and the devil, apparently.
But why?
I don't know. Because I know that there were goat sacrifices during satanic rituals at one point. So maybe that's why.
But like, if the devil wanted to come back in an animal form,
yeah,
I feel like goat is it's got hooves,
right? But it's got horns. Yeah, it's got the look.
I guess so. But who said the devil had horns? Who said the devil had horns to begin with?
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like it's human imagery.
Even for like when we weren't eating at home in Pakistan, my mom would be like, "Oh, bhau aa jayega," and in my head, I don't know what bhau was.
Yeah,
but like you would imagine like Satan with horns and stuff. I don't even know why that happened.
And why 2 is evil and then 1 is whimsical and
like a unicorn.
Wonderful. Yeah.
It has to do with the animal. I think you can stick a whimsical horn on a tiger. It doesn't make it any less whimsical. I feel like that would be scary as balls. If you're if you're a mythical or a narwhal whale, it's like interesting. But if you take a predator, give it 1 horn, it's not whimsical at all. If snakes had 1 horn, it doesn't even matter how scary the animal was. Anything with a 1 horn is a predator.
If a snake has 1 horn, that would be pretty scary.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So like
it would attach itself and then bite you. It's got like a hook.
Or it bites you first and then just stabs you.
Damn, that would be scary.
Right? Bites you, you're kind of like stunned a little bit, can't move too much.
Some of these animals are just like you. 1 weapon away, like 1 thing.
Yeah.
If like a snake's tail was sharp, that would be a problem. It would just attach itself and then fling.
A boa constrictor that has a
hook.
A boa constrictor.
Or 1 hand, just 1 hand.
Have you seen those fish that
the flying fish?
No, they're like part of their spine sticks outside of the fish, sort of like spines.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
If you had a boa
gills, they come out of there.
If you had a boa constrictor,
right,
but like also some of its bones poked outside of it, you know how painful it'd be as it's constricting you. You're also getting cut.
That would be horrible, man. There was a guy who got killed by a boa constrictor last year. Not even last year, last month in Northern Ontario.
How'd he do?
He had a pet. Got loose, killed him.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine? We're talking about feeding chickens and shit. Imagine you've been feeding this thing and then one day it just kills you.
Well, that's a reptile, man.
It was too, whatever happened, this guy must have woken up at some point being like, my snakes got me.
Do you think he woke up or he was just like, here, it's like holding him or something, and then all of a sudden...
he was in bed sleeping at night. His mom woke up in the morning, he was dead.
Right.
And then she found a snake on the floor.
Did the snake eat him?
No, it's too small, but the snake was big enough to kill him.
Right.
That's crazy.
Well...
Snakes are... You shouldn't... I don't know. I don't want to tell people you shouldn't have any animals that don't know you.
Yeah.
You can't have any animal that like can just kill you in your sleep.
Yeah, if you have an animal, but doesn't know you, but can't kill you,
right?
You're okay.
You're okay. How about parrot?
Okay. Yeah. No, parrots, dude, how dare you? Parrots know you. They bond with you. They like... You can't.
True.
You can't do that for parrots.
There's only so many animals that don't know you at all that you want in the house.
Yeah. I mean, fish don't count because they're in a tank.
Yeah, they're in a different realm.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's true. It's like a different
big
dimension
gap between them and us.
There's a different dimension.
We're walking on the ground. They float, and they're like, "What's wrong with this idiot?"
Okay.
But tarantulas and stuff, no bueno.
But a tarantula normally don't do anything. They don't. You can get tarantulas that don't bite. By the way, did you know that if you're like in a jungle somewhere,
okay,
and you shine your light, it's at nighttime, and you shine your light, and it hits a tarantula, the eyes glow.
Ooh.
All 8 of them.
How little are these eyes, for God's sakes? This tarantula should look like one light.
Yeah, but I was watching
that guy who lets
lights.
That asshole. I don't want to give him credit.
Coyote Peterson.
Yeah.
On YouTube, check him out. He's actually pretty entertaining. And he's walking on the path. He's like, okay, if we just want to see tarantulas, just put your light in. And he does that and then picks it up on the camera. You can see just little beady eyes close to the ground. Crazy. So scary.
They have tarantulas in Toronto too. I don't know how.
Like outside?
Yeah, I've seen them, but I'm pretty sure it's just somebody's tarantula because the weather isn't.
How have you seen more than one tarantula?
I've seen 3.
Okay, how? Where?
This year, since the summer, I've seen 3. Church Street. I don't know if it's gay folks with the tarantulas, but like Church Street 3 times, 3 different spots.
No, like an actual tarantula.
Yeah, like a nice furry spider, like very much furry, where you're like, that's a tarantula.
Like size of fist.
I would say it will definitely fit in the palm of your, like comfortably like that big. Like it will fit in the palm of your hand.
How have you not taken a picture of this?
Because I get scared. And then secondly, I get close to it and they normally scuttle away.
Okay.
It's not a thing that likes to sit out at all.
Okay.
But
what's your path to work? Are you walking through a forest?
I like to actually, if I see like, you don't see too many greenery. Like,
yeah. So you
so like if I see a park or a dog park, I sit down.
Yeah.
I sit down every day at a dog park, every single day.
There's no dog parks here.
Yeah, there's no dog parks here.
Just park.
On my way to work, there's 3 dog parks.
Okay.
And when I used to live on Bay Street, I used to like sometimes take a long way, take a bike, just sit down, and every now and then by the trash, generally where the park meets the trash, tarantulas. It's pretty cool. I saw 2 once. I saw 1 once.
I'm having a problem. Like I believe you. You're saying the words.
Google it. You'll find a couple of stories.
Toronto tarantula.
You can find anything. It's Toronto, man. People just let things loose. There was a python in one of the buildings around me.
Right.
In the piping, just because somebody pushed their python to friggin' flush.
That's unfortunate.
Where do they think what happens? It's gonna be fine.
Does python squish as well, or they bite?
No, they bite. Mm-hmm. They bite and squish.
Venom?
No venom.
No venom. Okay.
No, anything that gets, fortunately for us, anything that gets above a certain size generally does not squeeze and venom at the same time, because that would be too much, man. Snakes are the scariest. I don't know what's scarier than snakes, frankly.
How much of an arsenal do you require? You're gonna kill already.
Yeah, that's too much, man. It's also such a freaking alien thingy. Like a snake is such an alien creature.
Yeah. Well, it just brought me to hairy tarantula.
Oh, that's a good place too.
It's closed, is it not?
Might be.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't see anything outside. Anyway, well, dude, next time.
It's just people freeing their animals. They think it's a cool idea. They get it for a while. It's not like the city of Toronto we have a raccoon problem.
Yeah.
But we don't have like exotic animal problems. Just people get tired of things.
Did you remember when a raccoon like died on the street in Toronto?
Yeah, that was right by my place. That's right by the masjid.
And they were waiting for the cleanup. The cleanup never came, so people just brought roses.
Yep. People started doing all sorts of things around that raccoon. It was there for like 2 days and it had like 7 million followers, I think.
People are awesome.
People are awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm actually at my new spot. I just moved. You know it. We got to have you over. The boxes aren't quite there yet. But so much more foot traffic, so many more dogs. It's just an actual neighborhood. It's way nicer.
Right.
Plus, it's like overlooking the airport, which is very calming and nice during the day.
Oh, you're right by Porter.
I'm right by Porter, yeah. I can hear planes go off if I open the door. It's a very soothing. And also, they have these tiny planes, single propeller, just one thing at the front.
That sound like they're struggling all the time.
Dude, and the weird thing is, you'll see them take off. They can take off way quicker, and they always look like they might flip over. Yeah. Because they always go like this and a little weird, and then they even out. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in one of those.
I saw one guy take off. 10 minutes later, land, take off again, land. I was like, why is he doing that? Oh, he's just practicing.
Oh, he's practicing. Yeah.
He's practicing. This is just his little plane that he's practicing taking off and landing. And I was like, that is insane.
I don't have any want to ever learn how to fly a plane.
Yeah, me either. Some people do.
Yeah.
Helicopter even? No, not really.
No, not even. Skydiving, zero want to skydive.
I don't understand when people are proud of it.
Yeah.
They're like, I went skydiving. I'm like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, me
Sorry.
too. Me too. I have no, and the thing is I always think this. If you die skydiving, I can't feel bad about it.
I barely feel bad. I feel like, that guy must have felt stupid when they hit the ground. He's like,
I feel bad for his embarrassment.
Yeah, at no point I thought this could happen. If you are a person whose friend or family member But seriously, though, I never feel like, oh, you went skydiving? That's pretty courageous. I have no. It does nothing for my vision of you. I'm like, if it was a good experience for you, I hope you enjoyed it.
Right, it's great
but for me, it just seems like a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially because the first few times you're going to go, there's going to be a dude behind you.
On you.
On you. Yeah. Very much on you.
Yeah, Yeah.
Like, legally, he has to be on you. You signed a paper that he has to be on you.
Yeah. Well, at least you die together with someone.
That's important.
Yeah.
Right? That way you get that, Jeez. It would suck to, like, get your license fully where you've gone on 4 dives with a guy and now you can go alone and then you die.
There's too much trust on string. Plastic.
Cloth.
Yeah. It's too much. It's too much of a... I need multiple redundant safety systems. I need
just assurance that you have a superhero on standby, on flyby, that will just go and just pick you up right before like Green Lantern just gets you.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
I would definitely skydive if I knew that either Iron Man or War Machine was standing by.
At least give me like you have like a very big condor. Like this thing watches. Yeah, we trained it. At least something. I like that, like, if your main chute doesn't pull off, try this lollipop. I'm like, that sounds like a joke. Are you asking me to take seriously? They call it a lollipop.
Really?
The second pull, it's called a lollipop. Like, nothing candy, nothing sugary, nothing fun about this. The first thing broke, I'm panicking. I'm so mad.
Where's my lollipop?
Yeah, where's my lollipop? Okay. I respect if you ran with the bulls, even though I don't agree with people running with the bulls.
Right.
I'm like, all right, respect. You ran with a wild animal who could have killed you.
Right.
That's something.
But even when you get mashed by a bull,
I'd
be like, well,
still.
I mean, you ran with the bull.
Yeah, the bull didn't run after you. Chose to run with it. It changed its mind.
And the bull decided that.
Yeah, it was done running with you. It wanted to stomp on you and then run with other people.
It's amazing how much power a bull can put out just from the neck, like just the head lifting up this way, and it will just toss you.
We don't have any interaction with animals, none. We see dog. I saw a dog yesterday. I was like, it was so small that it was just mind-boggling that even how many hundreds of generations ago it could come from a wolf.
That used to be a wolf.
Yeah,
you look at like a shivering chihuahua.
Oh yeah, this thing is super like stupid, it's shaking and shit.
Right, and loud for no reason.
Yeah, it's yipping. It's not even barking.
Yeah,
it's like yip.
Yeah.
And I was like, we have no interaction with actual animals.
You want to kneel to them and somehow communicate. You used to be an apex predator.
Do you know who you were? Remember.
just become Mufasa.
Yeah.
Or in the clouds. Remember who you are.
It's crazy. I see a horse every now and then. I'm like, that's a friggin' animal. You know what the annoying part is? Police officers in Toronto constantly walk their horse in bike lanes.
And it's poop in the back lanes.
Oh, dude! And then when you ride your bike, it hits your back tire and then hits you in the back. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now you have like a poop stripe.
You have a poop stripe
on the back of your.
You literally, I've had a poop stripe on the back of my jacket, and I was like, well, that's the jacket, because I'm not getting this cleaned.
No, it's not a plastic jacket.
That's poop. That's poop.
That sucks, man.
That's poop, assholes.
It's worse, I guess, if it was raining.
Yeah.
Set that up.
Yeah, or the horse has diarrhea, which generally they don't. They're actually very well. I don't know what the system is for a horse, but.
Okay, so I just showed you a music video.
Yeah, man. So Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky's got a music video, a new song with Chris Brown called Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
People watch that. Watch that music video.
It's a good music video. No matter what you think of Chris Brown or Lil Dicky, it's a fun watch in incognito mode if you're mad about not giving people 30 cents. Find a way. I watched the Jesus movie. Did I pay for it? No,
you did not.
Because I was like, I don't know where this movie's going. I mean, I don't know where the money's going. I don't know exactly what's about to happen. Let me buy another ticket for Harry Potter. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, this was one of those...
Harry Potter was coming out constantly at that point.
Right. It was just constant. Yeah, that's true. That's
like
true.
A year and a half Harry Potter, so...
It's a little weird how we grew up with those kids. Those three kids.
Which ones? Yeah. Dude, we did grow up with them.
Yep.
You know they're going to die, possibly one of them at least before us. And then we're going to be like, man...
Okay.
Ron Weasley, if you had to place a bet, but I could be. I think he drinks heavily. I don't know.
I don't think Ron is the problem. It was Radcliffe that had what's it called? He was drunk on set when he was a kid.
Yeah, you grow out of it.
If anyone's gonna die, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Radcliffe. Yeah.
I think Radcliffe will have enough to do. I think he's a little bit more talented.
Yeah, but Ron is okay with his millions and just giving free ice cream out of his truck. That's actually a real thing, by the way.
Yeah, he seems very happy with this. Like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
He's probably like, I've pretty much made enough money to be happy.
That's it.
Drew Carey, he had this show, right? Like, Drew Carey show.
Yeah.
He got done with that. He's like, I realized that I didn't have to work after that, so I just took a few years off.
Yeah.
And then Price is Right came up. I was like, yeah, I like to do that. Mm-hmm. But he was just like, I don't need, like, I have a house.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's... you want to respect people like The Rock, like Kevin Hart. They're just like, creating and going, but every now and then I'm like, I want that.
Yeah.
I want like, hey, I worked really hard at this one thing and it succeeded, and I just want
simple contentment.
Yeah, now I'll just do some basic things that I like that nobody even might care about, like Zach Braff or something, you know?
Right.
Like,
what's it called? Jim Carrey just paints, and apparently a talented painter.
Yeah, but that guy was The Rock, right? That guy was The Rock for a period where he was making $20 million a movie and making shitty movie after shitty movie. The only thing about The Rock is that even Baywatch, I'm like, this is a shitty but very entertaining movie.
Yep. Did you watch Jumanji yet?
Yeah, I saw it too. I saw it this past weekend.
Oh,
it was excellent. It wasn't even good. It was excellent. I loved every minute of it. It was stupid, but it was fun the whole way. I liked it as much as the first. I thought it was great.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Also, I think you pointed this out, but Jack Black's role in there,
excellent,
as a teenage girl, so good.
Yeah, like as Bethany.
Yeah,
he became Bethany. I was like, man, that guy can act his face off.
I like how self-aware that movie was and all the characters. The fact that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, has got the smolder.
That's a superpower. He's like, can you control it? He's like, no, I can't control it. And you're just like, he's smoldering again. The only person who disappointed me as much as he could disappoint me is Kevin Hart.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he was supposed to be that other, he's like this black kid who grew up. And it's like, Kevin Hart's like, no, I'll just be Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
People want Kevin Hart. I'll be Kevin Hart.
They should have, at the very least, they should have got, because like Kevin Hart wasn't going to change, right? Because Kevin Hart, maybe Kevin Hart was saying, I got range. I can become a chameleon.
I think they shot the first part, the kid's part first.
Yeah.
And then they shot the Kevin Hart part.
No, but what they should have done is they should have already knew Kevin Hart was going to be Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
He came in, he read the script.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, okay,
When's
it's Kevin
Hart ever not been Kevin Hart?
Exactly.
Right?
So what you should have done is you should have got a black kid who was Kevin Hart-ish.
Right. Animated.
Yeah.
Funny.
Just do that, and then you would have been able to seal that deal.
But they got like a dumb jock.
Yeah.
And then they got Kevin Hart.
Who's called Fridge.
And
we didn't need a dumb jock.
No.
I don't think that would have pushed you could have done something differently.
You could have figured it out. They were like, hey, we got Kevin Hart. What should we have him play?
Yeah.
And went from there. It's a good movie, regardless, though. Solid movie. 10 out of 10 in my book. Like, it's a solid. If you like Jumanji 1, go watch Jumanji 2.
Right, yeah. I like how they updated it 2, so it's no longer a board game. It's a video game now.
I respect that. Because who would want to play a board game anymore, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, that worked out. That worked out really well.
They'll make it 10 years later. It'll be all VR.
Yeah.
And then you'll be actually in the game.
Ooh, speaking of VR.
Ooh.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
That's coming out.
You read the book?
I read the book.
All right. I downloaded the audiobook.
Right. How far are you in? Not yet? Not started?
4 minutes.
Okay, cool.
I got that and I got Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg.
Okay, you're going to lean the frick in.
I got 8 women on my team.
Yeah. You got to learn.
No, I got to figure it out. I got to figure out how
to... Ready Player One is directed by Steven Spielberg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're not messing about.
Ooh, not even executive produced, actually directed.
I believe it's directed. Hold on, let me go
double check. That's important. And that's important because like Steven Spielberg will put his
name on anything.
Yeah, he's just like Jurassic Park 3, executive produced, but I'm like, this is horrible. Why couldn't you just get behind the camera? Like, just do your job, do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, we
executive producer means like I paid for this. That's all.
No, director Steven Spielberg, director.
Nice. What's the last couple of things he directed?
Oh, you know what? That is a good question. Let's find out because Steven Spielberg has been kind of like a hit and miss type of situation.
He's been semi-active.
Yeah. And like, I get it. He does what he likes.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff that he likes, no one else likes.
Sometimes you're just like, I like this idea. I don't want to work on it. Here's some money.
Okay. Why is my internet incredibly slow?
That's because you don't talk to your phone the way I do.
I guess, but that's just weird that the internet's this slow. Oh, here we go. Okay. He's won only 3 Oscars? That doesn't make any sense.
Could be true, dude. Schindler's List. There's only a few.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. He's going to be the director of the untitled Indiana Jones project.
The last one was
so bad.
Dog shit, and he directed that.
Yeah. The kidnapping of Edgardo Mortara.
Why not?
Yeah. West Side Story.
Okay, a remake?
It's coming up, yeah. Anyway, Ready Player One, The Post, he just did, apparently. With Streep and Hanks. So apparently that was good. The BFG, which is funny because if you played Doom, a BFG is not what this is.
Oh, that was the animated one.
Yeah, Big Friendly Giant.
Yeah.
But if you played Doom, BFG was Big Fucking Gun.
Ooh, was that an actual gun?
It was an actual gun called the BFG.
That's pretty cool.
It shot like big green orbs from what I remember. Bridge of Spies, that was solid.
That was solid.
Yeah. Lincoln, didn't watch it. War Horse, is it a guy who's having sex with a horse? No, that's Daniel Radcliffe. He has sex with a horse.
Huh?
Yes.
Daniel Radcliffe has sex in a horse in a movie?
No, in
real
play.
Life? In a play?
In a play. So he's naked on stage.
Is a horse on stage too? Or is it a make-believe horse?
I think it's a make-believe horse. He becomes romantically connected to a horse.
I just can't imagine the ego in a man to think they're going to fuck a horse.
Yeah. And the horse would be like...
feeling it at all? Not even liking it. But I've been to the zoo. I've seen a zebra's penis. I don't know how... like, you better be a magician.
For sure. Adventures of Tintin? Nah. Indiana Jones? Blah. Munich? Okay.
Munich was good, but...
I tried to watch War of the Worlds again on Netflix.
War of the Worlds. It's a good movie, man.
It does not hold up.
Really?
When I first watched it, I thought it was good. If you watch it again, you're going to be like, wow, this is horrible.
I thought it was not good, but enjoyable the first time.
Yeah.
So that's how it kind of stuck.
The Terminator.
Minority Report.
The Terminal. Catch Me If You Can was solid. Minority Report was okay. AI I didn't even watch. And then you go into like, arguably his best work is in the 90s, eh?
Yeah.
Right? But Saving Private Ryan, undisputed, one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Damn. That's when he was the most active too, though.
Hook.
I think it matters, man. I think you got to keep it...
You got to keep it going, yeah?
You got to keep it going. It is it's a skill, not an attribute.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, like, you are in your prime at certain times. It's not because if you're even in your creative primes. Like, you just had the energy to do it then, and then you dropped off.
So what's cool for people who are nerds and watch Halo, I believe there's going to be a TV show coming up, or some type of miniseries based on the Halos thing, and Steven Spielberg was slated to direct that.
Oh, man.
So I believe there's sort of like...
animated, or...
I don't know. But there's rights to... that he has access to. The reason why I'm saying this is that if you watch the trailer for Minority Report, there's Halo in there.
Oh.
There's Halo as one of the games, I think, that you can like play in VR or whatnot,
really cool.
or become So I think there's they're already kind of crossing that over, and I think Steven Spielberg's got like some clout to like.
Anytime you show me like a Halo like scene, even if it's just from the video game, like this could be a movie.
Should be a movie.
Yeah, because this will make you feel like intensely enough about what's happening that like, oh yeah, I could watch this.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like now you play. I'm like, oh okay, yeah, we have to play this too.
Yeah.
Because these scenes are like sometimes 5, 7, like they're long.
Yep.
And you're like, yeah, I'm just watching a movie.
Yeah.
You put your controller down and you're like, oh, let me pick this thing back up. It's crazy. They should also make a Minority Report too.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Minority Report 1, I mean, man, that
Just
was
put somebody
so
else in it. Or put Tom Cruise. Who cares?
Or put, at this point, who cares?
He can do that.
He totally can.
Yeah, he already did it once.
He's already working on, there's another Mission Impossible, I believe. Yeah, they're working on another Mission Impossible.
I don't know how much he gets paid for them, but it must be tremendous.
Yeah.
It must be like a lot of money because... people are still watching that?
Yeah, I still watch the frick out of that.
Yeah, of course people do.
Why not?
Transformers too.
And he's got like, what's it called? Now Simon Pegg is on there. He's got like good talent. He's got good talent. It's fun to watch.
It's true. You know what? They aren't bad. That's the problem. I know I want to be done with it, but they're watchable. So
for sure, I watched Transformers the last night recently.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, it's the second one with Wahlberg.
There's 2 with Wahlberg?
Yes.
I didn't see the first one with Wahlberg.
Dude,
we got a Transformer here. That's the part where I stopped watching the trailer.
When he's fixing a truck. Kink. Hey, I
think we got a Transformer here. I'm turning this trailer off.
The Last Night is the most garbage movie I have ever seen. Dude, Michael Bay doesn't even care at all.
He's not even trying.
He's not. No, not at all. He's that movie. They don't like, just general continuity, right? Where a guy's sitting, and then the next side the guy's running. This you were just here. How did you get there?
Man,
right? Or it's just the smallest things that they just he does not care at all. He's just putting out absolute horse shit and then calling it a movie, and then it's killing it in the box office.
It's probably validating. He's like, see, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do.
At this point, yeah, for sure. At this point, I feel like he's saying it because the incredible low effort into tell an actual story and have a good script. By the way, how is there 5 people? I think there's more than 2 people that wrote that script.
Right.
How is that even possible? Because there's one human writes a script, it's going to be better than the poop that came out from these people. It's so bad.
I think this is what they did. They get one bad guy to write a script, and then they're like, "This is shit." Give it to another bad guy. He rewrites it, and by the 5th one, the guy's just like, "Oh my god, this is what it is, guys."
I was stunned on how bad it was.
He probably still made like $40 million for directing it.
Probably.
Yeah, he made 75 for the first.
At this point, I think Michael Bay is trolling us. He's like, look how bad I can make this movie. And no one he's laughing. He's the guy who, Blankenside cards.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know that
I know exactly what you mean.
The Blankenside cards. He's like, he must laugh on the way to the bank.
No, 100%.
I make a card. There's nothing inside. I'm selling them a crease.
I saw a book on Amazon. It was like top 100 ideas the Republicans have come with, and it was blank. But it has 5 stars and over I think it's over 30,000 copies sold. Because people will give this to Republicans and Democrats as a joke. And I was like, why am I not doing more with my life? Because Michael Bay's not even trying anymore.
No, he's not.
I recently Googled DJ Khaled and what he's produced.
Yeah.
And I listened to a few of those songs. They're well-produced songs.
Right.
Some of them from Anderson .Paak. There's some really good.
Right.
And he gets a lot of flack for being, DJ Khaled. Michael Bay hasn't done a good movie since
Bad Boys.
Yeah, since the 90s. Not this decade.
Yeah.
The last 7 years have been shit.
Hold on, let me just double check
Let's play that game. Let's play that game.
Let me just double check that.
Even his good movies were borderline bad, but good.
Yeah. Okay.
But I respect.
Wait.
I'm not talking shit about The Rock. I'm not talking shit about Con Air.
No. Okay, I'm obviously not typing Michael Bay properly.
Just talk into it, bro. Say Michael Bay IMDb.
13 Hours.
Yes.
13 Hours. That was a movie by him, and it was pretty good.
He messed up. He
accidentally tried?
I think so. He messed up.
All right, so here comes his filmography. And as a director, he's done 56 movies. Dang. 13 Hours was in 2016. That was okay. But Pain and Gain was okay, but that was mostly just The Rock and Wahlberg carrying that movie. I think so. Right? Then there's Transformers. The Island. It was okay.
Island was all right. You know what? The Island, the book, is amazing.
I didn't know it was...
Oh, it's one of the best books of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay, cool. Bad Boys 2.
Yep.
Right? Pearl Harbor, never watched.
Me neither.
Okay, Armageddon, solid.
See, we should make a division
the 90s to the 2000s.
Exactly. I think that's important.
Yeah, because when you go to the 90s, you get Bad Boys, awesome.
Yep.
You get The Rock. Holy crap.
Hey, in 1990, he did a video documentary, Carrie Kendall, Playboy model, centerfold, the documentary.
I don't have that listed.
That isn't. In 1990, he directed Vanilla Ice, the song I Love You. Did you know this?
No, I did not know this. You were going deep.
I went into his video shorts. All right, I'll stop. But dang, a lot of video shorts. This guy struggled and was bad for a long time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. This guy's big break was Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, yeah.
Before that, he hadn't done a motion picture.
Yeah, before that was Meatloaf, a lot of Meatloaf stuff.
A lot of music stuff. Donny Osmond, Styx, Nashville Brothers, Faster Pussycat. I don't even know what that is. But his first movie was Bad Boys, and then The Rock.
Wow, he hit it hard, eh?
Yeah.
Bad Boy and The Rock, no wonder. He might be still running on that momentum.
Dude, this is his... I'm just going to exclude the videos. Actually, I'll tell you a couple. It's Bad Boys, 1995, 96, The Rock.
Yeah.
Aerosmith, Feeling in Love. Let's move that to the side. Armageddon in 1998.
Solid movie.
So between Bad Boys and Armageddon, it's 3 years.
Yeah, and he just killed it.
And then it's literally downhill for the most part. Pearl Harbor, which I don't think was a good movie. No. Bad Boy 2 was solid.
Yeah.
The Island could have been a lot better, but okay. Transformers, tell me your opinion.
Okay, the first Transformers, obviously because it's the first time you get to see freaking Transformers, I'm okay with. Plus Shia LaBeouf. So right. I'm down with that. It was even rated 7.1 on IMDb, pretty damn good.
That's true.
The Revenge of the Fallen, less good.
Less good. What about Dark of the Moon? These are all 2 years apart.
Dark of the Moon, like really bad. At that point, it's starting to completely disintegrate.
Michael Bay payout for Transformer movies. I'm curious.
Pain and Gain, whatever. That was just fun to watch. It's a joke of a movie, but fun to watch. Age of Extinction. I mean, freaking now we're getting dinosaurs that are Transformers.
Yeah.
Whatever. He has to stop doing that. 13 Hours, I feel like 13 Hours he was really invested. 13 Hours he was trying to make a political statement about like how the failures of Clinton and the Benghazi thing. So like I think he was trying to make an issue, so he was much more invested and as a result made a better movie.
That's so interesting. He's only made a few real movies. Like 13 Hours, definitely one.
Yeah.
Pain and Gain is another one.
Yeah.
And if you just exclude all the Transformers, and the Bad Boys, all he's done is The Island and Armageddon and The Rock.
Yeah.
So he's only done like 6-7 movies.
Yeah.
And then just Transformers and Bad Boys.
What's amazing though is when you watch a Michael Bay movie, you know you're watching a freaking Michael Bay movie.
Because things like
the camera is going. The camera is going in circles. It's turning around. It's constantly moving. It's panning left, right, up.
You want to guess his net worth? It's on Forbes, so it must be legit. You want to guess it?
I don't know. 300 million?
Oh my God. Hold on, man. I saw a wicked number, but that can't be right. Let me just check Forbes.
How is he?
I saw 1 billion, but that doesn't make any sense.
No, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Nah, someone's lying to me. I'll get it. Oh, here it is. Top 5 movie directors. Number 1. Oh, number 5. This seems accurate. This is from 2015, so we're a little off.
Yeah, let's go.
430 million. Michael Bay.
Oh, okay, I was close.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, go through the list though. I want to know.
Peter, you want to guess number 4? Starts with the Peter.
Peter. Oh, Peter Jackson.
Very good.
Okay, Peter Jackson. Yeah.
450.
Okay.
This one might be easy. Number 3, James Cameron.
Oh.
700 million.
Yeah. Makes sense. James Cameron. You know what's cool before you keep moving up the list?
It's such a big jump from 700 million to the next guy.
Okay, before you go there.
Yeah.
What's crazy about James Cameron is when James Cameron says, okay, I would like to make a movie.
Yeah.
But before I make the movie, I would have to make the camera.
Yeah.
I need to make the technology that will allow me to make this movie. He's always on bleeding edge.
Yeah.
Even with Terminator.
Right.
Like the effect of like the liquid transformer.
Yep.
Terminator. It's crazy. He has to invent the stuff for him to be able to make the stuff.
100%.
So great. Anyway, continue. Jump. Let's go.
So James Cameron was 700 million.
700 million.
Next is Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Guess how many billion? 3.7 billion, man. I know he's a busy guy, but 3.7 billion, right? He's a billionaire.
Again, he's just rolling on that Jurassic Park money.
Sure is.
Because what other great movies has he made? We just went through the list.
Man,
it's not even that great.
No, it's pretty great.
It's okay.
Some of it's pretty great.
Some of it is absolutely insane.
I'll tell you what the great ones are. Now looking at my phone, right? The great ones are Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan is great.
Of course, without a doubt.
The Color Purple is one of the most powerful movies ever made.
He did that?
Yeah, he made that.
Okay. Schindler's List.
Schindler's List, E.T.
Yeah. E.T.,
When it came out, Jaws when it came out.
I totally forgot about Jaws.
There's a few Jaws.
Yeah, and then Jurassic Park, so obviously.
Yeah, Minority Report. There's some shit in here. I know.
Yeah,
Amistad.
You know what though? The movies that he did well in were like they changed the world.
Yeah.
When E.T., he redefined movies. When Jurassic Park came out, redefined it.
Jaws was everywhere.
Yeah, Jaws was everywhere. That's true.
Yeah.
He makes movies on the level of Want
to guess number 1? 5 billion?
5 billion?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. George Lucas.
That is correct.
Yeah, George Lucas.
That's just we're talking shit about Steven Spielberg not doing a lot.
Yeah.
George Lucas just ran with one idea.
Yep.
But 4.9 billion and counting.
Yeah, and that's all to do with the fact that there's nerds.
Dude, I'm sure every movie to come out after this will get a bit of that too. Like, it's not like he's just like, yes, I relinquish. I'm sure he has a deal.
He gets a piece of everything.
Like, I'll take 0.5% of the global revenue.
Yeah.
Like, George, that's going to be $1 billion a year. Yes, it will be. I'll be on my ranch. Call me when you need me.
Because George Lucas, all he did really was have the good, like the concept.
Yeah,
he can't write a script if his life depended on it.
He did some of the same things that James Cameron did, but he did them in the early 80s, meaning like
he blew people's minds when people were
like, you made a mask? What? I'm sorry. Like, it's literally that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the technology for masks really wasn't there until George Lucas.
Right.
You know? It's a weird...
it's a sword that's made out of a laser.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a tube light.
Yes.
But it's purple. I don't even think he made any other movies. I
wonder where Ridley Scott, because Ridley Scott delivered for me.
Yeah, you know what? Some of this is your back end deals, right? So Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he used to do movies in the 80s and 90s, his contract was such that he would get a back end.
Right.
Meaning he would get a piece of the gross. So Arnold Schwarzenegger used to tour like a mad person when a movie was about to come out.
Right.
He would go on any show, any radio, anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's not how things are. And I don't think Ridley Scott set himself up for fine. I don't want to judge the guy. I'm just saying he didn't have the same back end deals as Michael Bay or Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Because Steven Spielberg was like, here, we're going to give you $20 million for Jurassic Park. Mm-hmm. He's like, no, I'll direct it. But no, I'll just take a piece of the global earnings.
Right.
Michael Bay, same thing. They at one point offered him $30 million for Transformers 1.
Yeah.
He's like, nope. And his take was $75 million because he did the smart thing.
It's like Robert Downey Jr.
That's the stupid part, is that the movie had grossed $500 million. He took 75 of that, right? Like that's not your money, Michael. Have you seen him on the Samsung? They had him do like a speech.
No.
He like froze and he asked to restart, and they were like, "Yeah, we're live." Like, what do you mean restart?
Really?
It's really awkward. I wouldn't. Feel free to Google it, but it's very awkward.
Oh man, Michael Bay. Michael Bay needs to. Some of these people need to shut up and give us what we want.
Agreed.
Michael Bay.
Everybody, I feel like, should do that.
Michael Bay, stop making movies. Stop ruining the Transformers thing and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right. How about you just go and find Will Smith?
Right.
And go make me Bad Boys 3.
Okay. I completely agree with you.
Right?
Yeah.
Just do another one of those. Please.
Can you throw another rock at the earth? Ben Affleck's not doing a lot. Just get another crew of diggers.
He's done with yeah. You know how awesome it would be to watch Armageddon 2.
Yeah, and Armageddon again.
And
we're protecting the moon this time.
And Armageddon 2 is just I hope all of the guys from the first crew are still alive.
Yeah.
But it would be so funny.
Dude, the like big black dude's dead.
Oh no, yeah, Duncan.
He was a big part of that.
So all we need to do is in the beginning, the first opening sequence. Opening thing of
bring him back and kill him.
Armageddon 2, right? There's another rock coming. It's the NASA. You're in the NASA place, right? Whatever. Camera's moving around. He's like, there's another one coming.
Yeah.
Right? And then people are panicking. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And there's an old guy. He's an old operator.
Right.
Still working in NASA.
Right.
He looks a little grizzled.
Yeah.
And then he's like, we remember the guys? I know what to do.
Yeah.
We've done this before.
Right.
Right. And then it cuts. Right.
Yeah.
Cuts in it. You know how like the text is written on the bottom?
Right. It's like Nebraska.
Right.
Someone's on a farm.
Yeah.
It's like, Bruce, we need you. I said I was done with that life.
Bruce is dead, dude.
Bruce Willis, I don't know.
Bruce Willis is dead. He stayed on the rock.
Oh, it's true. Shit.
Right, so you would have to go to Ben Affleck.
You have to go with Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck is there. He's got like 3 kids.
Yeah.
He's he seems content at first.
Of course.
Of the farm life.
Yeah.
Right? But there's something missing.
There's something missing.
Right? He's got 3 kids.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, Ben Affleck should be a happy man.
Yes.
But he's not.
No, he has an itch.
And so he sees out in the distance.
His kid's playing.
Right? No.
Okay.
4 SUVs, black.
Oh man.
Right? And they're driving towards, and he's looking at it, and he was cutting firewood.
Of course he was.
Hey, so he does one of these things where he just throws the axe down,
and leaves it there.
Yeah, leaves it there,
and he goes, "Girls, get inside!" And he stands there waiting for these 4 trucks.
And then they come in, and then even before they even say anything, he's like, "Another one's coming."
Yeah.
Right? And they're like, yeah.
I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah. So he turns, and the thing is that because it's a Michael Bay movie, he doesn't turn back in the house to tell his wife or anything like that.
He just gets in the car and leaves.
Because Michael Bay doesn't care about telling a story.
It's like loose ends. Yeah. Loose ends everywhere.
Oh, whatever.
I think they can make this movie. Right? I can see the whole thing happening where they're like...
Buscemi?
Yeah.
You get Buscemi, he's still in that same strip club.
Still fucked up. He looks the same. You don't even have to do anything with that guy.
Right? And you just gotta like put in a couple of new guys.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
You gotta.
So obviously they need to go back to an oil drilling platform.
You need a sexy younger guy,
right?
You need like Channing Tatum or something.
Yeah. He's a little bit of a joker,
right?
And then what's his name? Ben Affleck would be like, "You used to be me."
Yeah, exactly.
You used to be me.
Now he's Bruce Willis.
Yeah, in fact we can have Channing Tatum.
Is Ben Affleck's daughter into Channing Tatum? Shit, she would be. She would be.
Right? Why wouldn't you?
You know what? This is so lazy. It's perfect for a Michael Bay movie. I'm like, I think he's like, if he was sitting here, he'd just write that shit down. He's like, yes.
This is great.
Parallels. NASA would be like, it's going to miss Earth by 300,000 miles, but it's going to hit the moon, crack it in two, and the moon's going to go into us.
Right.
Armageddon 2.
Right.
Boom.
Perfect.
I think on that note.
That's it, man.
We should like.
What are we not
doing?
We
should do a concept at the end of every episode of a movie that we want to come out. All right, we got 2 in the pipe.
Dude, I feel satisfied after saying all of that.
I think that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I think it'd do like 250, 300 million easy.
For sure. That'd be so fun. Anyway, okay, people. If anyone out there who's listening who has a hookup with Michael Bay or Hollywood. Yep. You just heard the pitch. You obviously know it's at least a couple $1 billion worldwide sales.
Yep. Start donating.
Yeah. We can start a Kickstarter.
Yeah, just email it to us. Oh, we also got confirmation that we're going to have a firefighter.
Perfect.
Next month, and he's been through a bunch of fires and stuff. I tried to get the brown guy, but I found this white dude. He's young and he's really cool.
Right, so...
And he's a normal guy who's done a lot of firefighting.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Oh, also...
We can still have the brown guy later.
Yesterday I went to a shisha place.
Okay.
And normally that's not my scene.
Right.
But I was there. I was hanging out with a friend of ours, and he was reconnecting with a friend he hadn't seen in 9 years. This guy, straight up chemist.
Ooh.
Talking about THC, CBD, how he like splits it off, how does he rebond it for the flavor, talking about how like mango terpene whatever.
What kind of chemist is this, or is it like a drug dealer?
No. He's got an actual like lab, and he's developing I don't think it's e-juice. It's like oils and like extract.
Have him come on. Tell him to bring samples.
He already said he's down.
Tell him to bring samples. Don't let me down.
I
tell him to bring samples. Just saying. Tell him to bring samples.
I tried his CBD.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great.
Did you feel anything?
Did not get high, but
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I just ordered some CBD that is guaranteed not to get you high.
Okay.
So I'm going to try that for the sleepwalking, see how that goes.
Amazing. All right, people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in the podcast. Please like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let us know how we do. Check us out on Facebook as well. We post some good stuff over there. Anyway, take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.